In this video, we are going to tackle several new things that you need to be aware of, and they are all involved with what are called linking verbs. We have been using action verbs up till now, but now we're going to tackle another kind of very common verb, which is a linking verb. With this, or for this video, to understand it, you really should already have viewed the diagramming subjects, verbs, direct objects, and adjectives videos. Let's look at a sentence by way of review to get started. We have, the smart girl ran with her friend down the street to school. The first thing that we do is to find any prepositional phrases and get them out of our way. We have with her friend, down the street, to school. We have three prepositional phrases. Notice we have more words tied up in prepositional phrases than we have left in the sentence, which is fine. It doesn't change the fact that no crucial part of the sentence structure will ever be inside a prepositional phrase. They just add extra nice information. But we still have a sentence with the smart girl ran. And we look for the action, which is ran, who or what ran, and it's girl ran. And it is the, whoops, should have been up there. It's a capital T because it was capitalized in the sentence, and it is a smart girl. And this is called the subject verb pattern. Here we have the shy girl saw the friendly doctor. We look for preps, none. Action, saw. Who or what saw? Girl saw. Okay, we can start a baseline. Girl saw. Whom or what? We get an answer. We have a direct object. Doctor. We have the girl. It's a shy girl. And it's the doctor. And it's a friendly doctor. And this is the subject, verb, direct object pattern. All right, next one. Do we have any preps? Yep, we do. Right here. To the nurse. Get rid of it. Do we have action? Yep. Saw. Talked. Who or what saw? Girls, boys. Who or what talked? Girls, boys. So the two subjects are sharing the two verbs. So remember, we have to split our lines just to have enough lines. Girls comes first because it came first in the sentence. And boys goes here and goes here. In fact, we can go ahead and add the capital, and it's also the no capital. Okay, pull it back together. Subject verb line. All right, now we have, whoops, sorry, saw and talked. All right, I have an and here. And girls, boys saw whom or what? Saw has a direct object, which is doctor, and it's the doctor. Girls, boys talked whom or what? No, we don't know what they talked. and we can't use this right now. So we are done, and we have a combination of the subject verb direct object and the subject verb patterns. Let's look at this one. It's getting longer, but you'll notice I'm just adding a little bit each time so we can just keep going step by step. Now we still have a prep that we still can't do anything with for the time being. And we still have girls, boys, saw, talked. All right. So, whoa, that's a weird looking diagram. We have girls, boys, and saw, talked, and we have the girls, and they are tall girls. And we have the boys, they are short boys, and they are loud boys. Okay, now we need an and right here. They saw whom or what? Saw a doctor, just as before. Only this time it is the doctor, and it is a pretty doctor. And we don't have very girls, very boys, or a very doctor, so it's not an adjective. We don't have politely girls, politely boys, or a politely doctor. So we are still dealing only with subject verb and uh, subject verb direct object and subject verb patterns. And right here is where we have the new information. It looks like a simple little short sentence, but we are about to do something very different with it. All right. We have my mother was the pretty doctor. And you will notice we do not have an action verb. Was, there's no action there. And that's because this is a new kind of verb and it's also extremely common. This is called a linking verb. And we still approach it in a similar way. We have our verb was, and now we're asking who or what was, and the answer is mother was. So we can still start our diagram. Mother was. You'll notice also it's my mother. This is a personal possessive pronoun telling which one, which mother. Mother was what? The answer is doctor. But because this is a linking verbs never take direct objects. All right? And linking verbs are kind of like equal signs. And within this sentence, we're saying mother equals doctor. And because of that, our line is not perpendicular. It points back to the subject, and doctor goes right here. It is a noun, so it can still have adjectives modifying it. And this is called a predicate nominative. You'll notice this nom, it's another name for the subject within this sentence. It can be a noun or a pronoun. and I'll explain more on that later. This is then the subject linking verb predicate nominative sentence pattern. And at this point, I want you to go straight to part 2 because we are not finished adding new information here.